Now pass now, King Cardor, Glamis all, as the weird woman promised, and I fear thou hast playest most foully for it.
Tonight we hold the solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence. Ride you this afternoon?
As far as I will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
Hie you to horse. Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time does call upon.
I wish your horses swift and sure-foot. Farewell. Sirrah, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure?
They are, my lord, without the palace gates.
Bring them before us. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. There is none but he whose being I do fear. He tried the sisters when they first put the name of king upon me, and bade them to speak to him. The prophet like they hailed him father to a line of kings. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please, my lord.
Know that it was he in the times past which held you so under fortune, which you thought had been our innocent self.
You made it known to us.
I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I am reckless, what I do to spite the world.
And I another.
No Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine, and though I could with barefaced power him from my sight, and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both mine and his, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it finds heaven, must find it out tonight.
Knots had all spent, where a desire is got without content. How now, my lord? Why do you keep me alone, of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died, without think on? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence both with eye and tongue. Make our faces visitors to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his Fleance lives.
But in them, nature's copy's not eternal. What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Thou marvelest at my words. But hold thee, go with me.
Near approaches the subject of our watch. Almost a mile, but he does usually. So all men do, from hence the palace gate, make it their walk.
A light, a light!
'Tis he.
Oh! Oh, treachery! Fly, good Fleance! Fly, fly, fly! Thou mayest revenge, O slave!
There's but one down, the sun is fled.
We have lost best half of our affair.
Let's away, and say how much is done.
Sit down and last a hearty welcome. There's blood on thy face.
'Tis Banquo then, my lord, his throat is cut. Fleance escaped.
But Banquo safe?
Aye, my good lord.
Thanks for that. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
You do not give the cheer.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord, what is it that moves your highness?
Which of you have done this? Thou canst say as I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise, your highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from a youth. Are you a man?
I am the bold one.
Oh, proper stuff. This is a very painting of your fear.
Prithee, see there. Behold, look, lo. How say you? The times have been that when the brains were out, the man would die. But now they rise again, with 20 more murders on their crowns.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me. I've a strange infirmity. Give me some wine. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Quit my sight.
Think of this but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other.
Take any shape but that, and firm my nerves. Why so, being gone, I am a man again.
You the good meeting, with the most admired disorder.
Good night and better health.
A king good, night to all.
Betimes I will to the weird sisters. More shall they speak. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned. Come, will to sleep.
Why, how now, Hecate, you look angrily.
How did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth, and riddles and affairs of death? And which is worse, all you have done hath been but for a wayward son. Spiteful and wrathful, but make amends now, get you gone, and at the pit of Acheron. Meet me in the morning, thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide, your charms and everything beside. I am for the air, 'tis night I'll spend, until dismal and fatal end. He shall spurn fate, scorn death and bear. He hopes above wisdom, grace and fear. And you all know security is more chiefest enemy.
Come, let's make haste. She'll soon be back again.
Things had been strangely born, and the right valiant Banquo walked too late. Whom you may say, if pleased you, Fleance killed. It was for Malcolm and for Donald Bane. To kill their gracious father, damned fact. How it did grave Macbeth. I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan lives in the English court, and is received of the most pious Edward. Thither Macduff is gone to pray the holy king upon his aid, to awake Northumberland and warlike seaward, that by the help of these with him above, to ratify the work we may again, free from our feast and banquets bloody knives, and this report hath so exasperate the king that he prepares for some attempt of war. I'll send my prayers with him.
Abigail!
How now, my?
I love going naked all the time too.
Get a little closer, girl.
You.
Scene.
One friggin' line, just say it!
All right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dulces.
Okay, enough with the noises!
Sadie. Courtney, you need to be quiet.
I'm quiet!
You're gonna tell me.
Looking good.